was really on the wall for this one. Up, Whitey Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Time Paradox Ghostwriter Chapter 14, and this is the final chapter of this manga, and I gotta say, this one I'm not surprised by at all. I'm not. The writing was definitely on the wall with this one, based on sales and based on the direction this manga was going in. The thing is, I just don't understand why A Gravity Boys is still going. Why? Why this one and not why is A Gravity Boys still going? I don't fucking get it. I don't know what the fucking hell is going on through the editor of Weekly Shonen Jump's mind, but A Gravity Boys should just not be existing in Weekly Shonen Jump. That manga is fucking awful. I'm hoping that manga gets canceled next. But anyway, how this is gonna work, gonna do my live reaction for chapter 14, give you my thoughts on the chapter, and then give you my thoughts on the manga as a whole. So anyway, let's get to this chapter, see how this manga is gonna end. In chapter 14, the final chapter is titled Back Then. Alright. Here we go. We're turning it back on. I did it. Ooh. The phone you have dialed is either out of network range or not powered on at the moment. Ooh. Hello? What's the matter, Saki-sensei? I know, I have some storyboards I want you to read. Alright, I'm hoping this works. Because if this is going to go the way that I think it's going to go, I'm okay with it. I'm sorry, I'm busy with work right now. Alright, in that case, I'll just leave them outside the door, but you have to swear you'll read them. Why are you doing this? Why me? Because I think this manga can beat anima. So long. Ooh. Remember what he said last chapter. He said that he wanted to create a manga with a message to the readers. And this manga is going to defeat, in my opinion, is going to defeat that theory that a perfect manga that everyone would love doesn't have to have a message, or you don't have to have your separate your personality from it. At least that's what I'm hoping anyway. There's so much. A new series? How many chapters? Woo! I love the art for when she opens it. It's gorgeous. Ooh, it worked! It worked! It brought her back to life. It brought her back to life. The thing is though, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm really sad. I'm really sad that we're not getting more of this manga. For several reasons, and I'll mention it when I'm done with this live reaction for this chapter, because I really see where Kenji was gonna go with this. I know, Sasaki-sensei, what is that? What is that manga? How did you do that? It's so incredibly good. That's a manga that all of humanity can enjoy. When did you start drawing all that? Were you creating that all along while you were busy working on White Knight? Or no? Oh, is that my White Knight? Wasn't as good lately? Saki-sensei, you trickster. Up against such a genius manga, there's no way I can ever top it. I've always wanted to draw a manga like that, but I'd give up. What? By give up, I'm not trying anymore. Give up? You're not going to draw manga anymore? I've always dreamed of drawing a manga that all of humanity could enjoy. It was a vision that consumed me of how wonderful it would be to make something for everyone, not just some people. But in my case, it was only because I was terrified of the thought of anyone not liking it. But that wasn't the only reason I drew manga. It's because I just plain love drawing. Yes, this is what I was hoping for. The thrill of building up a story, the joy of putting a vision onto the page. Yes. Thank you, Kenji. This is exactly what I was hoping you were going for. Over time, I forgot what these things were like, especially lately. I think, and you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think that's what the Ghostwriter meant. I think that's what he meant by crushing Aino's dream, was in this way. To crush the dream being that theory. that she had to create something that everybody would love, and that the only way that she could do that was through the like through losing like the most important things, like sacrificing everything that that made Aino fall in love with drawing manga in the first place. And God, it really sucks that this manga isn't going on longer, because I really could see where Kenji was gonna go with it. It really fucking sucks. And again, a Gravity Boys is still going when we could have had something extremely powerful here. I feel like my enjoyment of drawing was the most pure and joyful when I was a child. But after reading the manga that you brought to me, it's strange. Reading that manga made me remember. I remembered how it felt just to draw for the sake of having fun. So I've decided that my new dream to enjoy drawing the way that I did back then. I see. That's great. Thank you. But the truth is, I drew that specifically for you. Huh? Just for me? I'm glad that it reached you the way I intended, but the truth is, it's not meant to be a manga all of humanity can enjoy. But, I respected you for your ambition to achieve that goal, but I feel certain that it's impossible to create something every single person will love. Thank you! And what's wrong with that? Just enjoy the process of creation. It makes you happy. Yes! This is what I wanted! This is exactly what I wanted. And I feel like if Kenji had more time to expand on it, I really feel like we would have gotten to see it, to like really see the creative process that that Teppei was going through. Like, I'm talking about because it was rushed because of, ending. But like, I really feel like we would have gotten to see it more explored, and same with the Ghostwriter, would have gotten to see more of that shit explored, and it just, God, it's just a fucking shame. As long as someone else out there in the world gets it, even if you're just two of a kind, wouldn't that be a great stroke of luck? I see what you're doing here, Kenji. This is brilliant writing. I love this writing, because it goes back to what drew them together in the first place. I love it. You might be right. In fact, I'm sure you are. It feels like a great weight has been lifted off my shoulders. So it goes back. This is why I think that the Ghostwriter was the old man. But anyway, well, I might not be able to draw something as great as that, but I still want to get as close as I possibly can. What's your secret, Sensei? Huh? Oh, it's eating right and getting proper sleep. That was part of the moral of that story, in fact. It was? Which part? Huh? Wait, I'm just kidding. I got the message loud and clear. It just doesn't sound that convincing coming from you, Sensei. I'll try to be better. 10 years later, they're still drawing. And that's it. That's the end. And they're both happy, drawing. But not together. And Alright, so overall, this chapter did what I wanted it to do. I'm very satisfied with this chapter. I did get to see an idea of where this manga was going to go, which is the whole point. In terms of the series as a whole, I think what its downfall was that it was kind of dragging. The pacing was a little too slow for the majority of readers. I didn't mind the pacing. To me, the pacing wasn't that bad. I didn't mind the pacing at all. But and to an extent, I understand where people are coming from. But yeah, why maybe Japan didn't like it, because the pacing was a little too slow. And that's why the sales were kind of off. But this series, again, is a niche series. You're either going to love it or hate it. And with this one, it ended okay. This one was just a meh for me. It's the same with Bone Collection. Like, Bone Collection, it started off good. I loved the concept and everything. And Bone Collection was going in a better direction. At least for me. In my opinion, Bone Collection was going in a way better direction than Time Paradox Ghostwriter was. Especially with the pacing and everything. But the ending for both, the thing that I thought was weird was the ending for both Bone Collection and this manga were meh. Um, well, I will say this: Time Paradox Ghostwriter's ending is definitely better than Bone Collection's ending. I love that the ending got across what I wanted it to. It's just again a damn shame that we're not gonna see a lot of these ideas expanded upon the way that I think Kenji wanted to go. But that's my opinion. I'm very curious what you guys think in terms of as a final chapter. Personally, I'm fine with it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive, so I can keep bringing you more Time Paradox Ghost, or not just this manga's ending, so I can keep bringing you more manga content. There's a few ways you could do that. You can donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.